What's up, everyone, and welcome to JMD. We're back here for another music reaction, and we're here for some more warning. Warning. And we have the next song in the presentation video that I've been going through song by song. We have the next song. It's called Exterminated. So we're here to listen to it. I absolutely loved the previous one. Actually, I think I even stated in there that it was possibly even one of my favorite songs of theirs. It was an outstanding song. And so we're going to check out the next one. This is presentation number 5, Exterminated. So yeah, let's get to it. If you are new here, welcome to JMD. If you'd like to check out videos from the rest of the channel, please do so. Consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And check out videos from my other channels, Play, ClearTalk, Puzzling. Consider subscribing to those as well if you like what you see there. Anything you do helps, get the videos in front of more people so that, it helps to grow the nation, the channels, all together. And if you want to give any kind of support, there's Patreon there, $3 a month. If you want kind of ongoing help to support the channels, help this grow, the JMD Nation grow, and help me build that there at Patreon to make it more worth your while, whatever. That would be amazing. Or if you just want to give a donation, that's fine too. There at the QR code. Any way you want to support and help JMD Nation is very much appreciated, and I thank you very much. And if you're returning, you're freaking amazing. Welcome back over and over again. Much love here at JMD Nation, and you are JMD Nation. So let's swap over here. We have Exterminated, The Warning, in the early days. Let's go.
La siguiente canción es una de nuestras favoritas, compuesta hace un par de semanas y en un par de días. Exterminated.
That was our cover of Hysteria by Muse. Our next song is one of our favorites, written just a couple of weeks ago in a couple of days. Exterminated.
So they wrote it in a couple of days, a few weeks before this. Love the bass. Nice. Nice. That drum roll is so clean. Go, Danny. Nice doubling there with the tom, the floor tom. That was just a nice added layer on there by Powell. That was great. Yeah, that was a really cool song. Not bad at all. Each one of them actually had their way of shining in this one too. I don't feel like any of them necessarily outshine the other in this one. Outside of maybe Danny and her vocals, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. First off, immediately, like Allie is doing a fantastic bass line, and that actually, I would say, I feel even like it's a very much more progressive-y like bass line than I even hear her do most of the time, or maybe that I've been able to catch in, and maybe it's just because it's so pronounced in this production. And some of their other stuff, you know, even their newer stuff, it's sometimes hard to pick out her bass because it feels muddy sometimes in the production, but it very good, very well done, very interesting bass line she's got going here through this song, and very, very, very well done. Powell is doing a great job on the drums. Her little roll transition from the verse into the chorus is fantastic. Nice and tight, clean. Was unexpected, especially the first time. Really, really cool. Just didn't really expect it with the way the flow of the drums was going. But there at the end, and she was doing this at the, you know, the very end section of the chorus. She's doing this. She goes from the hi-hat snare groove to this implementation of when she swaps to her outer crash implementation of a floor tom hit, doom 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 doom, and I think it was in a contrast with the bass. So it's like like that. In between there, but then at the very last section, though, she actually implements in as an added layer doubling of the bass along with the floor tom. So it was so it just added in this whole other layer to the drum line there that was really, really interesting, and I again didn't expect. I would just have thought she would just kept going like she was, you know, just keeping the steady thing, but adding in the double on the bass, just an added layer that sounded really, really cool there, just to add a little bit to it. Great job. And then Danny, here, one thing that it sticks out, I think it stuck out the entire time through all of this presentation, is her vocals. Even at, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, y'all told me she's 15, maybe at most 16 here, is how mature her vocals sounded even at this age. Like, it's phenomenal. And really doesn't sound a whole lot different from what she does now, except for now she might have a little bit more strength, you know, a little more just, support behind that, behind her voice, or has learned to give a little bit more support behind it. But just a great job. It even has some grit in this one. Like she even has some grit going in her vocals. I thought it was fantastic. Her guitar solo was pretty decent. It feels like she may have hit a few little odd notes there that didn't really, I don't feel, pan out. So maybe that's one thing I can say is she, has certainly improved on her guitar skills, or something. At least in that type of way, and like in a more solo fashion. Her chord skills and everything seem fine here. And it may have just been just a weird pluck of the string or something, weird catch there, or maybe it was even the mix. I don't know. Or maybe it was purposeful. It just sounded a little off, but still, doesn't matter. I excuse all that. Like, it doesn't. Everything else, if you mess up, everybody's entitled to mess up or hit a wrong note here, there, or something like that. And I'm not even saying that she did. It just sort of sounded like it may have been slightly off for some reason. I don't know, but still, it was still great. The intention of the solo was great. The execution, was fairly good, but whatever. It doesn't matter. She's phenomenal. The song was great. They are also stupid talented, and because it was clear at this age, and even more so now. And I feel even really bad, stupid, even commenting about the guitar solo. Like, it just, whatever. Like, fuck me, I don't care. Like, I'll probably get hate on that, and I probably deserve it, but whatever. She's phenomenal. It doesn't matter. This was great. So bravo again. And I think there's still like one more in this presentation, if I'm not mistaken. I had to just a long way down here. Or maybe two more. It's either one or two. Blah, 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 blah. That's how much shit they've got. Man, sorry, not shit. That was the wrong word to use. Right here, yeah. Escape the Mind. That'd be the next one. And I guess that finishes out this this presentation 10 years ago. Well, at least it was put on YouTube 10 years ago. And then, and let me know where I should go next. Do you want me to go into some of these right here, right after or something? New original song here, River Soul. Maybe I'll do that one next after that. I don't have, whatever. These are all originals. Well, no, Exterminated. We've already done that one. Free Falling. That's not one we've done, I don't think. Maybe that would, anyway, let me know where you would like me to go. Escape the Mind will probably be next, which looks like a pal. Well, I guess there is a guitar over here waving, so maybe it's not just her on piano. So thank you very much. And let me know what you think. Let me know anything about this song or anything that I may have missed as far as the just knowledge of that time or this performance or whatever. Anything you haven't shared with me yet, warning fans, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, peace. JMD, I'm out.